Hello and welcome back. It is a balmy, I don't know, 22, 23 degrees Fahrenheit here today. Can see, actually, let me get a little bit closer. Our ducks and geese aren't bothered at all by the cold. Not in the least. I know we're looking through the fence line here. I'll go in. But the pond is still open, not without a little bit of help from my friend, the stick. Most of the other birds, besides the ducks and the geese, are in the coop. You can see the chickens are peeking their heads out to see what's going on, but they're not coming outside if they don't have to. The turkey are out and about. They've got a lot more meat on their bones to keep them warm. But this is all just ice. It's miserable. We were supposed to get inches and inches of snow, which would have been a different problem. Instead, we got about a quarter inch of solid ice. But things are getting, doing what they're supposed to do, and the birds are not bothered by it at all. So the pond is open. It's open only in the shallow end right now. Again, we've had to do some ice busting to help it out. But it does, once we get it open, it stays open, which is thankful. Or I'm thankful for that, I guess is the more appropriate word. And on the deep end, just for fun, you can see the bubbler is still working. And it wants to come out. And it's got itself a pathway that it's wearing through the ice, and it will eventually bust through. In fact, it has busted through just a little bit already. You can see that. If I were to smack that, it would be like a fountain all of a sudden spurting up. So when it's not this miserable cold, that process works a little bit faster than it's doing today. It's just been absolutely miserable cold. The fun part is that tomorrow we're supposed to get to about 48 degrees Fahrenheit for one day. And then it's going to go back down into the 20-degree Fahrenheit range, maybe 30 during the day. So always, standard below freezing, never above freezing, except for tomorrow. So hopefully the day will warm up fast and will help things along and bust up some more of this ice, get the hole a little bit bigger. But as you can see, the hole is plenty big. They could swim in it if they wanted to. Granted, not all of them at the same time, but they can take turns. They can swim in it. Everybody can get a drink. They clearly have no problem standing on the ice. And as you saw all the little footprints, the other video, all the rest of the birds will walk across the ice if they need to get to the water. The water with the bubbler, you can see it's actually going up and over the ice. And the ducks are helping things along. That ice is pretty thick. It's not going to get broken up by them. But their dabbling, just like their dabbling puts holes in the mud, their dabbling will help break down the ice. And again, tomorrow, if all goes as planned and the weatherman is correct, we're going to have some warm water. Geese are talking to me today. We're going to have some warm weather, and get this opened up more, which, just helps the process, right? Because then we go into another week, probably plus, of never getting above freezing. So we'll have to continue to monitor and bust a hole if we need to help things along. But it's pretty well open right now, so I'm happy about that. Turkey are looking good. We've got a few starting to try and display, but our youngsters and our non-dominant males, of course, it's not breeding season, so they're not trying real hard. Our confused gosling is still a little confused. Sometimes I see him with the flock. Other times he's hanging with the turkey. I say he, I don't know that. he, she, it. We will only know in spring, which is not that far away, thankfully, once breeding season starts. And we'll see whether that bird is a male or a female. So we'll have a gender reveal. Same thing with the guinea. I still contend that that's a she. I could be completely wrong. I don't know. I haven't seen an egg, but my guess is it's a she. She has clearly decided that the turkeys are her people, and they're the closest ones to her people. So I'm happy for that. She's content. She hasn't flown away. She has apparently zero interest in flying away. She is the one bird. Her and the turkey hens are the only birds that really have the ability to get up and over a 7-foot fence. She has the most ability. Oh, some of the chickens are coming out to say hi. Just a few. A hen and a roo. Another hen and a roo. They look like a matched pair. So nice to see that they don't mind coming out a little bit. But yeah, when it's cold like this, they'll stay in the coop on their own choice. You can see the doors wide open. They can come in and out as they please, and they'll choose to stay in the coop. It's just warmer for them and they're happier. The ducks, the geese, they're quite happy in the water. I don't know how, honestly. I don't know how their little feet don't freeze, but they don't ever. There's no frostbite. There's no frozen. Everybody's fine and happy. And yeah, they're just standing on top of the ice in the water that's on top of the ice. And none of them are bothered by it. So I'm going to cut it here. I have the little dogs out with me, but I'm watching them. And while they're still actively around, I'm watching their little paws, and Hugo's starting to hold his paw up a little bit. So it's getting cold on their feet, and they're not going as far as they normally would. They're not running quite as deep. So I will be bringing them inside shortly. But see, I don't want you to miss out on all the winter fun we're having here. So I hope you guys are in a really warm place. You have no mud, you have no ice, and it's not just miserable overcast. There's no sun today at all. I mean, obviously there's sun because it's bright, but there's no actual sun in the sky that I can tell. We are so overcast and foggy. I had a couple more chickens join us. And we'll head to the barn next for the next video just to check in with everybody, but we're going to see much of the same where they're all hanging at the barn and fairly miserable. And yeah, so take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be kind, and I will see you at the next one. Bye for now.